I'm Chef Boria, and it's time to cook. Today, we are going to try to replicate an In-N-Out burger. If you've ever been to Vegas or California, these burgers are amazing. So we are going to do our best to replicate it. What we're going to be making is a double-double animal style. So what that means is we're going to have 2 patties, 2 pieces of cheese, and animal style. There are 3 things that make it animal style. We've got to have the spread on it, got to have the onions on it, and we got to cook it in mustard. So let's do this. There are 3 things that make an In-N-Out burger animal style. The first one is the caramelized onions. So get yourself 4 big onions, and you're going to mince these things. I mean, chop them down, just like this. Just like that. See, these are like coney dog fine. It seems like there's a lot, but they're going to shrink down even more. Go ahead, add these to a pan with a little bit of oil. Again, on a medium-high heat. What we're going to do is I'm just going to cook them down, cook them down. You're going to see that this is going to get lower and lower. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be deglazing the pan with water and scraping the bottom. And that's going to give us that nice caramel taste to the onions. Like all burger places, there's got to be a special sauce. And like all burger places, that special sauce is some variation of Thousand Island. Let's go ahead and make this spread. You're going to need mayo, ketchup, relish, vinegar, a little bit of sugar. Let's put it together. You're going to take 2 tablespoons of mayo and 2 teaspoons of mayo, 2 teaspoons of sweet relish, a little bit of sugar, splash of vinegar. Have the In-N-Out spread. I didn't just make this up. There's actually a guy on the internet that spent a lot of time doing some math and coming up with this recipe. So we duplicated it and we're going to slap it on those burgers. The onions are steaming. You can see when I scrape the bottom, I'm getting brown onions. There we go. They're starting to caramelize. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in just a touch of water. And that's going to deglaze the bottom and help pick up some of that awesome caramel taste. Keep repeating this process till it reduces down and gets darker and darker. For the beef, we're going to use ground chuck. I was able to get chuck that hadn't been trimmed and grind it up in order to get a 60-40 lean to fat ratio. You're never going to find that at the grocery store. Otherwise, you could use regular chuck, which is going to be probably closer to an 80-20, which is probably a lot healthier for you too. Bam! Ground chuck. I'm making 2 of them, so I've got 4 patties, and in a double-double, each one is going to be a 1/4 pound. So there's a 1/4 pound between 2 here and a 1/4 pound between 2 of them here. These were the closest looking buns that I could find. So we're going to go ahead and toast these. Also get some tomato cut about a 1/4 inch thick. Get yourself some fresh iceberg lettuce. I hate pickles with my very being, but they should get pickles. Mine will not. And now for the drink of the evening. I forgot the drink of the evening! Here we go. Some 90-minute dogfish head. Whew. These have so much fat in them that you really don't need to put any oil in the pan. I put in a small amount just to make it easier to flip. I'm going to put the heat on a medium-high. Put your patties in. Now the next thing that makes these animal style is cooking mustard right into them. Each one of these is going to get a healthy shot of mustard. We're going to flip it over and it's going to sear right in. While these are cooking, it's time to start assembling. Take our toasted buns and we're going to put 2 tablespoons of spread on the bottom of each of them. Top them off with pickle. I'm going to skip that part. Put your lettuce and tomato on there. These are looking pretty good. We can go ahead and top them with cheese. The delicious American cheese on there. Put your first patty on there. Top it with the onions. And now your next patty. And that is my version of a delicious double-double animal style. All right, here we go. Mm. It's awesome.